Chapter 7, Permutations and Combinations. We have already taken up the topic Fundamental Principle of Counting and even exercise 7.1 based on Fundamental Principle of Counting. Now, the new topic is permutations. Now, what is the meaning of permutation? A permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects taken some or all at a time. So, the most important word for permutation is arrangement. Arrangement of objects when some or all taken at a time. So in short, in permutations we are going to study about arranging the objects. Now theorem number 1, it says that the number of permutations of n different objects taken are at a time where 0 is less than r is less than or equal to n is denoted by NPR. That means if there are n different objects which are to be arranged in r places, then it is being taken as NPR and the value of r will be more than 0 but less than or equal to n. R cannot be more than n. So this is how the notation of permutation is taken up, that is NPR, where from n objects, n different objects, r objects are selected and arranged. Now in this chapter, while using the formula and calculations, we are going to make use of factorial notation. Now the factorial notation is denoted by this symbol read as n factorial. Now how the calculation of factorial takes place? The calculation of factorial is being done, suppose n factorial is given, then it is a product of n till 1. So it gives us the product of the digits or the numbers right from n till 1. That is the meaning of n factorial. If we want to calculate 1 factorial, its value will be 1. 0 factorial value will be 1. Exercise 7.2, which is based on factorial calculations. The first one is evaluate 8 factorial. Now as per the formula of factorial, 8 factorial means right from 8 till 1 the product of all the numbers. So calculating the product from 8 to 1, we get 40320 as the value of 8 factorial. Question number 1, second one is 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Now calculation of 4 factorial takes place from 4 till 1. All the numbers are multiplied. That gives 24. And in 3 factorial, 3 to 1, all numbers are multiplied. That gives 6. So 24 minus 6 becomes 18 as the answer of 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Now question number 2 is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is equal to 7 factorial? Now taking up LHS, 3 factorial is 6, which is already being calculated here. 4 factorial is 24. That is also being calculated here. So 6 plus 24 gives 30 as the answer. That is the value of LHS. Taking up RHS, calculating 7 factorial. It is from 7 till 1 the product, and that gives 5040, the value of RHS. So here you will find LHS is not equal to RHS. So both are not same. So it is not true. Now third one is compute 8 factorial upon 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Now there are two ways of calculating. Calculating the 8 factorial complete value, that is 40320. Calculating 6 factorial by taking the product, that gives 720. And 2 factorial value is 2, as 2 into 1 is 2. Cancellation of all this or division will give 28 as the answer. Or in the other way, we can reduce 8 factorial till 6 factorial. Like 8 into 7 into 6 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. 6 factorial and 6 factorial will get cancelled. The value of 2 factorial is 2. That gets cancelled with 8 as 4 into 7. The answer becomes 28. The second way of calculation, the second method, is more useful if the large number is given. So, how to calculate the factorial with the help of second type? Understand it and practice more. Fourth example is, if 1 upon 6 factorial plus 1 upon 7 factorial is equal to x upon 8 factorial, find x. So 6 factorial is the lowest most. So 7 factorial and 8 factorial will be expressed in terms of 6 factorial. So taking up the solution as 1 upon 6 factorial plus expressing 7 factorial as 7 into 6 factorial, we get 1 upon 7 into 6 factorial is equal to x upon reducing 8 factorial as 8 into 7 into 6 factorial, so that both the sides 6 factorial can be taken out common and cancelled. Taking out 1 upon 6 factorial common, we get inside the bracket as 1 plus 1 by 7 equal to x upon 8 into 7 will be 56, and 6 factorial is separated. You cannot multiply 6 factorial with 7 directly. Factorial is always operated with factorial. So 6 factorial and 6 factorial from both sides gets cancelled. Taking up LCM, in the bracket we get 8 by 7 equal to x upon 56. Going for cross multiplication we will get, and the calculation gives the value of x as 64. So this is how the value of x is being calculated, by expressing the factorial notations in the reducing form. Now fifth one is, we need to evaluate n factorial upon n minus r factorial when n is given as 6 and r is equal to 2. Keeping the value of n as 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2 factorial, keeping the value of n and r in this expression, we get 6 factorial upon 4 factorial. Now out of 6 and 4, 6 is more and 4 is less. So the one which is more is expressed as reducing factorial as 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, divided by 4 factorial. Factorial and factorial, that is 4 factorial. 4 factorial gets cancelled. 6 into 5 gives the answer as 30. Question number 2 is n equal to 9, r equal to 5. Keeping the value of n and r in this expression, we get n 9 factorial upon 9 minus 5 factorial. 9 factorial divided by 4 factorial. Now reduce 9 factorial because it is more than 4. Hence reduce 9 factorial till 4 factorial for the cancellation. So reducing it, cancelling 4 factorial and 4 factorial and multiplying it, we get 15120 as the product. So this is how the factorial calculation is being done, and in this exercise we have just solved the factorial notations to be calculated.